Hello, my name is Gregtech82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I should really build a charging thing. I forgot what it's called. Charge buffer or battery something. Apparently that pulls up everything with charges in it. There we go. Voltage locker, that's what I was... Oh, that's just a high voltage battery buffer with a chest. I will have to get that up. For some reason I thought it was harder to make than that. I think that'll work. Isn't there like a... No, that's... There is a wireless charger, but I cannot get it to work. I've done some testing and... Oh, this is what I was thinking of, I think. Yeah, this is for armor, but I would like one for tools. Although, my tools are LV, so I don't know. That I'll have to think about. But anyway, last episode we left off with the crafting the warp tier. So let's... I can't remember what my warp is at. I've been getting a bunch of bad effects. We're not getting any right now, thankfully, but I have been getting some bad stuff. Just go ahead and craft those. And let's take a look at... So we're up at 63, so definitely don't want to be adding any more to it right now. But yeah, there is the pure tier. I keep calling it a warp tier. It's a pure tier. Basically, you eat this and it gets rid of all your warp. But we're going to do this somewhere kind of away from everything. So I'm not sure what was doing this. I did notice... Yeah, see, it's like turning... And I don't know if that's my warp. That may be my warp that's doing this. Holy cow, that is causing some serious issues. Wow, look at that. I wonder if that's my warp. Is that like the acid rain or something effect? I don't know. That is like ruining everything. Look at that. That is serious. I need to get away from my base. It's going to destroy all these water blocks, causing all this running water. That's annoying. Get me out of here. Alright, let's... This is crazy. That is like some serious... But we're not getting any, like, I thought we'd be getting, like, effects at least. So, as we saw, it was turning cobble into gravel. And I noticed some issues in the base as well, but since everything is chiseled stone, it wasn't getting an issue with it, but... Yeah, look at that. It's turning dirt into sand and stuff. Alright, so I think this is probably far enough away, I guess. Alright, I guess it stopped. Appears to have stopped, I guess. I think that was... Totally guessing here, but I think that was the... Yeah, decay warp effect. I think that was that one. Totally guessing now. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and eat this tier and we can kind of see. This is probably going to take a little while. Because I'm going to get a whole bunch of bad effects. Poison effects and all sorts of stuff. Explosions and We'll probably be... I have jump boost, that's why. All sorts of craziness. So this is why you don't want to do it in your base. Now there is another option. I think it's the pure tier. I don't have the thing on me. Oh yeah, I don't have a book on me. It's a talisman or something like that. A pure talisman. And I think it will slowly do this. Is it pure? This thing. Purification talisman. It does it over time, so it's not quite this bad. But basically, we just have to kind of wait this out. And yeah. So as we can see, this is the reason I don't want to do it in the base. Let's see what our warp is at. So this is going to continue to do this. Oh, there we go. Got rid of it all at once, but the effects may keep going for a while. So let me, I don't know, I'll time this and then we'll come back when it's finished. All right, that took about, I think, 5 minutes, and I think we're good now. So, yep, no warp or anything like that. So we finally got rid of that. I think we can head back safely and take out, or check out the crazy damage that we did to my base. I hadn't actually left my base. So I knew I was having issues with the farm. It was destroying random blocks, but I didn't realize it was quite that bad, to be honest. Again. Fix this. Although, trying to get up here is a pain with mud. Really do hate mud. But I built my base in a swamp, so... And all those broken... the water blocks, thankfully, it's not too many, but I don't like having flowing water. Let's see, how bad did it get over here? Did I ruin? I didn't ruin any of my farm. Came close though. I didn't even think about that. If I'd walked over here, it would have destroyed all this. All my seeds and everything. That would have been absolutely terrible. But it definitely did a bit of a number here. So yeah, as we can see, that is the reason I didn't want to get too far into Thaumcraft until I could craft that. Until I could craft the pure tier and get rid of all that warp. Because that is something. But anyway, let me, we'll clean up a little bit of the space and come back and we will move on today. I think we still got our... Yep, still crafting. Alright, we are back and I've been doing some more building of the new base. And got 556 left. I'm going to throw some in here as well because I've built up my stash here. Why did you want to turn on? Did I? That's right. I did something. I don't know. Both of those were turned off and I can't remember why. It was a while ago. I think I ran out of... Yeah, it was probably that. Platines, that's hammer, right? Yeah. All right. So that's, I think, 500. We're talking about 3 more hours worth of crafting around there, I think. So yeah, I'll just continue to throw some more and get that done. Now, One of the other things I kind of forgot about, which is going to take some more time, is the trinium that we need for the superconductor. We went ahead and got all the trinium, but I need to smelt it up to melt it down. Oops. Yeah, that's right. So we look at that. We do need, we're going to do this one. So we need 1,440, so 10 each. We need 32 of these. So 320, which is not a insignificant number, because if we look at this, it's an LUV, and it takes 75 seconds. So, yeah. And we need argon. I don't know if I have 320 argon. But we have our thing overclocked, so... Yep, just lots and lots of smelting, which is fine. It really doesn't bother me. The only issue is that I try to make an episode a day, so I don't... like, it's kind of hard when this takes so long. It takes, you know, I can let it run overnight, but yeah, I can only do so much stuff while waiting if I want to put out an episode a day. Yeah, so we got the trinium that we have to, and then I think we're pretty much there. What I've been kind of working on is I've basically finished the main building. Those bricks on top are kind of temporary. I just haven't figured out what I want to do on top yet. But I built a tree here, just kind of built my own. I'll probably chop those down just because I don't particularly like those. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But there's that, and then I've kind of built out a pathway, did some lamps, kind of just... I have no idea what I'm gonna do over there. Am I gonna have probably have another building over here? I don't know. But I have been, if we look on the minimap, we can see it, kind of planning out where I'm gonna put my fusion reactor. So this is the shape of the inner ring, but we'll get to that when we actually build the thing. It's actually a bit bigger than that. So I'm thinking maybe this will be kind of where I have the reactor. But now that I'm kind of thinking maybe... I don't know, because... yeah, I was thinking about not having I don't want to have like a pathway surrounding that, but maybe I could. They'll have like a central. Yeah, maybe I'll end up doing that. That's not where I would put it anyway. I don't want to have it right next to it. Maybe have it like right here. But I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to have the turbines. We're not going to be producing plasma right away. It'll be kind of close, I think. But for power, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that right after I build the thing. First thing I'm probably going to be making is europium, so I can start progressing. Again, there's europium ore. No, there is no europium ore. I didn't think there was any europium ore. But I'm thinking europium may be kind of the first thing we can get, so I can get europium doped wafers and ZPM circuits. Europa. Oh, those probably drop. Yeah, it's not europium. Europa dust. Oh, nice. That drops barium. That's actually pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna have a bunch of plasma turbines running off this. That's not what I want. Plasma generator, or yeah, plasma generator. I don't know how many I'm gonna have. I know in my other playthrough I had a lot of generators off one fusion reactor, but I don't know like how much it produces in this pack. So we're gonna have to kind of wait on that. So I'm thinking if we have I brought a bunch of cobble because I'm out of that stuff. I don't know. Kind of just this long grass is such a pain. Well, not the long grass, it's all the other stuff. Maybe obviously I'm gonna have this symmetrical on each side, but maybe one. I don't know if I want the turbines in the same building is what I'm saying. Probably like maybe next to it. But that seems a bit silly. I just don't know how many I'm gonna have. Maybe one building, but separated by a room. Maybe have some like radiation blocks. I think that's like a warning sign. There's all different things I could maybe do. I thought there was like a reactor. I should just make it out of that. Wasn't there a thermal thing? Noise hazard? Maybe hazard. Ah, there we go. There's some. So maybe some of these around, kind of stuff like that. Radioactive hazard blocks. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then maybe having pipes. I don't know. Anyway. I'd probably have, well, the turbines are, let me think here. So I would want to, so I'd probably do like, that, like a row of these. I don't know how, probably two apart from each other. It depends how many I'm going to be able to get from this. I really kind of need to see how fast I produce this, and I need to do a little bit of testing and see how fast it burns the plasma. Oh, that's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we should go ahead and start looking into fuels for this fusion reactor, because I haven't even thought about that yet. All right. Yeah, that's the thing. So the only problem is I'm gonna have to like probably smelt up a whole bunch of stuff, and they're kind of busy. Concrete, you can run faster on the Gregtech concrete. That's why I did concrete pass, in case you were wondering. All right, so why don't we? We're gonna need a new. Well, anyway, let's look at what plasma we're going to be doing. If we look at plasma, there's actually a lot in NEI. As we can see, there's what, 30, 40, 50 of them, but the majority of these you cannot actually craft. You click on them, there's no actual recipe for that. So plutonium plasma, iridium, chlorine, etc. There's only a few that you can actually craft, and I think not helium. Is it helium? Not helium-3 plasma. Yeah, helium plasma is one that we can craft. So we're going to need helium-3, deuterium, and helium plasma. Or tritium. Now, helium-3 we can actually pump up. It does need... Oh wait, no, that's the reactor. Maybe we should get some helium-3 going. Let's see, what are we looking at? So this is 40 million. Actually, I don't think we're going to be able to do helium-3 yet. It needs to be this, I think, until we can upgrade our things. Let's look at this. Fusion can reach, oh, maybe not. Oh, I guess we can. 160 million, it needs 32,000 or less. All right, so what I'm thinking here, this is a little different than my last time I use these. Each hatch provides 2,000 EU per tick for the recipe. So in theory, I made 16 hatches. For the quest, and you need less casings and stuff, which for the higher tiers is really important, but for this one, not really. But so if we look at the helium plasma recipe, it's a very low, it's 2,000, so we can do that with just 100 hatch, I think. And yeah, so we're good on either of these. So I think helium is probably the easiest. Now, deuterium you get from centrifuging hydrogen. So a 4-to-1. Man, I've avoided so much helium or hydrogen. Why don't we turn that on, actually? Start getting some more hydrogen. There we go, we'll turn that on. I think we're going to do a processing array and throw a whole bunch of machines in there. I think that's what we'll do. So why don't I go ahead and get some of this crafted up. I just don't know how fast this is going to burn it is the issue. Let me, yeah, get some of this, I guess, crafted up using the blast furnaces when I'm trying to do other stuff, though. That's a bit annoying. Although this is EV stuff, this doesn't even use it. That's easy. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and craft up another processing array. And, yeah. We'll come back. All right, I got the processing array built. Relatively easy. The only thing that took a while was all the tungsten steel. Yeah, let's go ahead and build, I don't know, we'll start with 8, and then we can ramp it up. Needed. Man, I'm short on gold. That's something you don't see all the time. Need to get that taken care of as well. I need to go through my entire A system and kind of figure out how everything needs to be processed and get rid of stuff that I don't need anymore and just kind of clean it up. I like to have a very clean A system. That's usually why I have chests of us. I could throw all this stuff in here, but with AE, it uses, you know, one type. Like each thing is one type, so I don't like to do lots of single things. Anyway, so centrifuge. What am I missing? Aquata. Wow, I ran out of Aquata doped wafers. I did. I don't even remember how to make those. Oh, it needs tons of silicon, doesn't it? Like, doesn't it need like 32 or something? 16 blocks and argon. That's annoying. I have 4. I have a recipe for that? I don't think I have. I must not have a recipe for that. Might as well, do I not have... I don't have a recipe for Naquata ingots? How is that possible? I feel like that is not right. No, I don't. How do I not have a thing for Naquata? That is weird. Very interesting. Okay, let me get this stuff crafted up here. Oh, not that. And yeah, we'll come back. All right, there is the recipes for it. I think I had 3 I had to do. I remember because I don't remember which one it was, but one of the quests I got gave me like 200 something Nequado wafers, so I never found a need to have to do that. Anyway, so we'll get that going. I did 8, right? Yeah. And I guess we'll throw it back over here, kind of where my other one was, obviously. Is that where I want it? Yeah, that's fine right here. Stuff is going to be moved relatively soon anyway. How do I want to do this? How about we do... Why don't we just do that? We'll do... I don't know, IV energy hedge. How about right there? And we'll do up at hatch, input hatch. Really, I crafted one extra. How did I manage that? Oh, I didn't. No, didn't think I did. All right, there we go. Hammer. All right, so we're gonna do fluid export bus on the input hatch. Probably easiest would be, actually no. Do I want that there? Change my mind. I'm gonna move you to here because I'm gonna put a tank on that. I don't want that to go in my A system. So tank, I should have, yeah, we'll do, I guess that. All right, centrifuge. What are we looking at? What are we doing? Crafting up circuit boards. Did something happen over here? It always gets confused with something. Like, what is this? Just trying to make Invar, which should have been in that. It made something else. That is so annoying. Don't know what it made though. Did it make... Not Invar. Chrome. Maybe it made... I have no idea. What the heck did it make? Anyway, let me get this. Yeah, it didn't make any of this stuff for some reason, or it didn't count. It must have done something else, a different type, but trying to find it in here is gonna be difficult. All right, I think I figured out what the problem was. There is 2 recipes for the stainless steel, and I think it made the other one. So I think it did this one instead of, like, there's this one and then there's this one, and I have it set to put the materials in there. I can find it. Yeah, I have the set to put the materials in for this one, but I have a feeling it did this one as well. So it just kind of messed up the numbers because it didn't put the right amount in. But anyway, there's this centrifuges. There's this. We need a hydrogen filter. And we're up to 16 buckets already. Or 16,000 buckets of hydrogen. So we'll put that there. I did a big HV one. I wasn't sure how fast this was going to produce this stuff, so or go through it. So I put a big one just in case. All right, so then we'll do a super tank there. It does have power, right? Yeah. That in there. And I like how the thing, it shows it like spinning. It's kind of fun. And there we go. Question is, it's doing that relatively fast. Now the question is like, how fast am I gonna burn this stuff? I have no idea. What are we? Curious. 872 it looks like. Well, it's gonna be doing 8 at once. So it's gonna do 128. That's, of course. I mean, that math's easy enough if you look at the recipe in the yeah. So it'll be doing 8 of these at once. All right, so we're producing 120, or no, we'd be producing what? I should do, no, it's fine, I think. How fast we are. I mean, this is an LV and it's, look how fast it goes. So yeah, we've already produced 8 buckets. The helium plasma. Yeah, so it looks like this is the easier one, isn't it? I mean, this one's tritium we get from deuterium. We just centrifuge that again and we get tritium, however you want to say it. So I could do like another processing array and put like less in there. So there's 8 in that one. I would put maybe like 4 in the next one, or 16 in one and 4 in the next kind of thing. So I make more deuterium and I turn part of that into tritium. Or I could just pump helium-3, and I think I may be able to find a vein and pump that up, actually. Instead of the salt water that we're doing, maybe I could move that and get helium. Let me check that out really quick and see if I can find a vein. I have looked with the prospector before, and I don't remember seeing any large veins of helium-3, but maybe maybe I can find one. Let me grab this stuff, and yeah, we'll meet back, or we'll meet you on Mercury, I guess. All right, I am on Mercury, and I just guessed, and look what we found. An absolutely huge Mercury, or helium-3 vein right over here. So I am probably going to, I think we're just going to move the one that I use for salt water, because I have plenty of unprocessed salt water. I'm just curious how much is like, missed it. Curious how much is in this. 703. Yeah, that's absolutely huge. So this is, why don't we mark this down, helium-3. All right, so we got that set. So I need to move that. We'll get that moved, and then I need to finish melting up the osmiridium. I think I had about 300 left, and we need to get the trinium. Is it trinium? Yeah, trinium smelted up, and then I think we're building the nuclear reactor next episode. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, so I need to kind of get that going. as well. I think I'll probably throw it in the old base to get it going, check it out, see how it works, because we have all our infrastructure there, and then I think it'd be time to start moving stuff over to the new base, because I kind of want to get moved in there as soon as possible. The nice thing about that world is it has no day-night cycle and it has no weather, so I actually don't even need to build like a roof over the things, so I can just get the stuff set up and then worry about the buildings. I can do a lot of that in between episodes. But yeah, I think next episode we'll finally be getting the reactor built. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.